suspect in a homicide from late last month was in court this morning for his preliminary hearing.
News 12's Nick Hill was there and learned what potentially led up to the murder of Christopher Wright. We do want to warn you, some of the footage in this story is disturbing.
I mean, I didn't know him, but he stopped in front of us.
Brian Houston says he was with Daryl Roberts the night of September 28th that police say he shot and killed Chris Wright next to Patton Towers. He says they hung out together every night at that spot. The surveillance footage used in Monday's preliminary hearing came from a camera adjacent to Patton Towers. That would have been located right behind me here at the corner of Market and East 11th Streets on the blue and yellow checkered sidewalk that begins Georgia Avenue. The footage shows Roberts and Houston sitting for almost 20 minutes until a man identified as Chris Wright walks by. There was no audio played to hear what happens next. As he walks past them, Wright stops and begins engaging in an argument with the men, pointing at them.
I'm kind of paranoid, so I don't let nobody just stop in front of me. He just was looking tough.
Okay.
And I told him to keep it moving.
Sure.
Simple as that.
Looking tough, chest puffed out.
He was like kind of brute.
Okay.
Like brute.
Sure.
Wright starts to walk away, then gestures towards the men. He walks a few steps further down the sidewalk and then turns around again. At this point, the man identified as Robert gets up and walks towards Wright. Just feet away from him, he pulls out a gun. Moments later, Robert walks up to Wright and shoots him in the head, killing him. We have chosen not to show you the shooting out of respect for Wright's family. In the aftermath, Robert stops for a few seconds, then calmly walks away. He would be arrested the next day after and charged with first-degree murder.
So it just was a bad incident. I mean, I love my brother, but it was just a bad incident.
When you say brother, you mean?
Too tall, I love him. It was a bad accident.
The judge presiding over the case found probable cause to bound this case over to a grand jury. Roberts is still being held at the Hamilton County Jail on a $5 million bond. In Chattanooga, Nick Hill, News 12.